today in beautiful downtown Boulder, Colorado, with one of our Rockstar customer service team members, Cody Helander. Welcome, Cody. What's going on?
What up?
Cody, you guys may know or may follow her on Twitter, is at Newton Calves. That's Newton CAVS, and she was just putting up some pictures this past weekend from the inaugural Ironman New York, Ironman US Champs. Did you have fun there?
It was awesome.
Yeah?
A very, very hot time in New York. I'm not such a humidity fan, but other than that, all was good. It was great to see some of our athletes running in Newtons and racing hard.
Well, now, give us a little bit of background on yourself. You're originally from Sandpoint, Idaho.
Correct.
Which is a suburb of the bustling metropolis of Coeur d'Alene.
A little bit north of Coeur d'Alene, but basically I'm born and raised in Sandpoint, Idaho. Rated the best small town in America. Suckers. So yeah, born and raised in Sandpoint. Went to school in Eugene, Oregon, and that's kind of where I got into triathlon. I wouldn't consider myself a speedy person, but I like to race and I like to have fun out there and enjoy the day. So for some odd reason, I got into Ironman of all distances, and this Ironman Canada will be my third Ironman. I've done Ironman Coeur d'Alene in 2010 and 2011.
And how was it?
Ironman Coeur d'Alene is awesome. It's a hometown race for me, so I'm used to the course. I can ride the course a bunch, run the course. I'm used to cold water, being up from 40 minutes from Canada, so super far north, and cold water is not my favorite thing, but I can hack it. Yeah, so Coeur d'Alene's a great race and my hometown race, which means I have awesome spectators and a bunch of my friends and family out there rooting me on throughout the day, so I love that.
When you came to work at Newton, it was last September of 2011, did you know about the Newton connection to Athletes for a Cure through the Prostate Cancer Foundation, or was this just something you learned about when you started working here?
I would say that I wasn't really aware that we had such an affiliation with the Prostate Cancer Foundation and Athletes for a Cure. I think that it's an awesome foundation to be a part of, and for Newton to really rock at Ironman Canada and really show our faces for a great cause. So that's kind of why I got interested in it and figured that, you know, this is going to be a race that I'm going to do for someone else and not for myself.
Right.
The past two Ironmans that I had done, I signed up, you know, a year in advance and was definitely really fired up very far in advance and used a full 6 to 8 months of training to get in for the vibe of it. This year I signed up in the end of May, so it's a little bit different of a game here that's going to happen at Canada, and I'm actually looking forward to that because I've kind of, you know, what I basically decided is that Ironman Canada is going to be my race to race for someone else, and if you have prostate cancer or you've had cancer, you're going to be in pain for a hell of a lot longer than 17 hours, so I'm going to suck it up, race hard, have fun, and enjoy the day with my teammates.
Now, how do you feel this morning? Newton CEO Jerry Lee came into your office and told you that you know, it is forbidden that to cross the finish line before the CEO. How do you feel about that?
Well, I believe that my response back to him was, you know, Jerry, I'm prepared to cross the finish line right behind you. I was actually tossing around the idea of potentially racing with my camera, like tucking it in my wetsuit and pulling it out, you know, on the first turn of the swim and kind of taking a shot of the, you know, a little bit of a different angle than you normally see, where spectators are basically taking photos of you, but kind of photographing my race throughout the day and just kind of taking a step back from what your time is and being caught up over different things that are starting to matter a little bit less for me, especially for this particular race, and just kind of getting a whole nother side of things and enjoying the day for different reasons and kind of capturing the moments a little bit more.
Nice. How's your training been coming up to this?
I noticed that you're kind of laughing at me as you say that. So training has been awesome. I've gotten some really solid good rides in. Couple 90-mile rides, some 100. Let's face it, I didn't do 200-mile rides.
The thought was there.
Yeah, I thought about it, and then I stopped at 75. So rides have been pretty good. Runs are looking pretty good. You know, nothing too solid as far as runs go. I've put some time in the pool, but probably not as much as I would have liked to. And definitely keeping up some good core and upper body strength, just to kind of like when my endurance starts to drop, at least I got a little strength to back me up. Overall, I feel like I'm in pretty decent shape. I definitely, you know, I probably would have liked to be a little bit more well trained, but signing up 2.5 months ago doesn't necessarily give me that. So, like I said, I'm just kind of going to go for it and have fun and enjoy the day.
Awesome. Well, thanks for talking to us.
Absolutely.
You talk to me all the time in the office. Have a good one, and best of luck.